What's going on, beautiful people? So I just want to give a quick update in regards to my last video about this series potentially being finished because of an issue where I log in and it won't let me get to the franchise. It takes me to an entirely different screen. From what I've heard from people, this might just be a server issue. Apparently the franchise servers have been down since yesterday, so maybe that's the reason that I'm not able to log in right now, but either way, it's really frustrating and it's really annoying, but you know, we all know how EA is sometimes. With that being said, I don't think that this is the end of the series, but I really don't know for sure whether or not it is because they could fix everything and all of a sudden my franchise gets deleted, but fingers crossed that this isn't the final episode, but we'll see what happens. I just want to give you guys a quick update on what it might be. It might just be a server issue, but we'll see. Anyways, enjoy the video. Welcome back to the Falcons franchise here on Madden NFL 23 as we take on the Minnesota Vikings coming off a tough loss to the New Orleans Saints, and we're taking on rookie quarterback Chris Quincy out of Boise State. He was the 4th overall pick in this past draft. So he replaces Kirk Cousins, and he's actually having a really good rookie season. He has 25 touchdowns to 3 picks. So he very well could be the offensive rookie of the year and even an MVP candidate if the Vikings can make the playoffs. Let's get into the game though. 3rd and 12, and Ritter gonna find Kyle Pitts. Gets out of bounds at the 45 for the first down. Now 3rd and 1. Ritter quick pass left side to Cordarrelle Patterson. And then 2nd and goal, he's gonna find Drake London over the middle for the touchdown. So the Falcons strike first at 7-0. So now the Vikings on offense. And here's Dalvin Cook just breaking down Casey Hayward right there. And he gets up to the 46-yard line. So now 2nd and 10, Quincy throws left side. He's going to complete this one to Adam Thielen. And I have a feeling he's going to get across the 40, and he does. So now 1st and 10. This time he's going to go find Austin Hooper, the former Falcon, and he's up to the 17. Now 3rd and 5. And Quincy going to find Deontay Hardy, the former Saint, who gets the touchdown grab to tie it up at 7 apiece. Now Rojo on 2nd and 6 gets the first down there. And now here's Cordarrelle Patterson, the former Viking, getting the big block down the field. Patterson gonna get inside the 20. Now 2nd and 5. Ritter over the middle gonna find Rojo, and he gets into the end zone for another Falcons touchdown. And it's 14-7 now. So now 3rd and 2, Quincy over the middle. He's going to find Jay Jettas. Justin Jefferson gets past the 45 of the Falcons. Now 2nd and 8. Quincy going to get intercepted. Trying to force it to Hooper, and A.J. Terrell gets the pick. So now Falcons ball midway through the 2nd quarter. Here's Desmond Ritter on the read option getting a nice run up to the 40. Now 3rd and 7. Ritter goes right side. Finds D'Angelo McQueen. And he's going to get across the 10 up to the 9. Now 3rd and goal. Patterson going to get into the end zone once again, just torturing his former team, the team that drafted him, as a matter of fact. It's 21-7 now. 3rd and 21. Quincy under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. Arnold Ebiketie and Nassib get him. That wasn't a safety, though. So now it's 21-7 at the half. And things not looking good for the Vikings here, but they have the ball to start the 3rd quarter. And here's Quincy on 3rd and 8, goes right side. He's going to be picked off once again by A.J. Terrell, trying to get that to Thielen. That lead to a Younghoe Koo field goal to make it 24-7. But the Vikings not going to go away here as Quincy goes right side, finds Dalvin Cook. He's going to get tackled just short of midfield, but he gets the first down there. Now 2nd and 7. Quick throw over the middle to Hardy, and Hardy going to get across the 20 now. 3rd and goal. Quincy over the middle. He's going to be picked off for a 3rd time, this time by Rashad Fenton. And he's going to take this all the way back to the residence for a pick 6. And it is a complete blowout at this point now. 31-7. Now here's Thielen getting hit hard, coughs up the football. And now Casey Hayward going to take it back. Cook is able to stop him from getting the scoop and score. But then very next play, Ritter going to throw a pick 6 here as Eli Apple, the former Bengal, gets a big pick 6. So now the Vikings going to go for 2 to keep it a 2-score game, but unfortunately they do not pick it up there. So now here's Ritter scrambling, and he's going to slide down to the 50. Now 3rd and 7. Ritter over the middle finds McQueen once again, who gets across the 20. And now 4th and 5. Ritter going to let it fly to B. Ryan. Brian Edwards gets into the end zone for the touchdown to finally put this one away. But Quincy's still going to go for it here. And a big drop there by Jay Jettas. And then later on, midway through the 4th quarter, they're still trying to make things happen. Hooper going to cough the football up, however. and it is going to be picked up by Richie Grant. And honestly, just a rough game for the Vikings. And then they're trying to get a touchdown late, and then Jones is going to get the pick. Quincy only had 3 picks going into this game. He throws 4 in this game alone, and the Falcons win 41-13. So now our rookie defensive tackle, Alani Glenn, gets the superstar dev trait, which is absolutely huge because he's a rookie. So definitely appreciate that. Next up, we have a rematch with the New Orleans Saints, who we just lost to just a couple of weeks ago. So now we look to get our revenge here. Jameis Winston going to go left side. He is going to find Marquez Callaway, who gets up to the 46-yard line. Now 3rd and 5. Winston throws off his back foot to slant boy. And Michael Thomas catching the ball there. Now 1st and goal, Jed Anderson going to fight his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Saints take a 7-0 lead. So now Falcons first possession here, and Ritter going to be intercepted. Remember, he threw 4 the first time we played the Saints, and he's already starting things off the wrong way. But then the very next play, Alvin Kamara on the screen gets laid down by Troy Anderson, coughs up the football. Grady Jarrett's there to recover it. So now the Falcons end up getting bailed out by the defense. Now Kyle Pitts burning the Saints defense. He gets up to the 36-yard line of New Orleans. Now 2nd and 2, Desmond Ritter takes a sack, and that ends up stalling out the drive. So now 3rd and 6, Winston over the middle. He's going to be intercepted, trying to get it to Jed Anderson, but Deion Jones makes a great play on it. Then 3rd and 14, Ritter going to let it fly to B-Rye. Brian Edwards gets inside the 10. Now last play of the first quarter, Ritter going to scramble, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown to tie us up at 7. Saints go 3 and out in the next possession, so now 1st and 10. Ritter lets it fly down the field, and a big catch there by Drake London. Definitely thread the needle there, and he tries it again, but this time, Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a damn. Tyrann Mathieu with a pick. He gets up to the 39. So now under a minute to go in the second quarter, and Rashad Fenton gets another big pick, as that was intended for Callaway. That leads to a Young Waku field goal to make it 10-7 at the half. So not as much of a defensive struggle as the last time these two teams played, but still a defensive struggle all in all. Now the Falcons start off with the ball here, and Ritter letting it fly to Pitts right out of the gate, and Pitts going to get inside the 20 up to the 19. And then later on in the drive, 2nd and goal, B-Rod gets the catch over the middle for the touchdown, and it is a 10-point lead for the Falcons. Now 2nd and 9, and it's a Winston-to-Winston connection as Jameis Winston finds ASAP Winston for the first down. Now 2nd and 5. Winston goes right side and is caught by Chris Olave, who gets up to the 17. That leads to a field goal to make it 17-10. So now 3rd and 4 of the Falcons. Here's a screen pass to Patterson, and Cordell Patterson gets outside past the 50 up to the 46-yard line. And that's a huge first down. Very next play, Patterson on the run this time. He's going to get the first down and gets across the 35 up to the 34. Now 3rd and 10, Ritter steps up, lets it fly, finds Ridley, and Calvin Ridley gets inside the 10, inside the 5 even, up to the 3-yard line. Very next play, little throw to the flat to Kyle Pitts, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, makes it 24-10. Now we go midway through the fourth quarter, and here's Marcus Callaway with a big catch over the middle. And now here's another catch, this time by Winston again. And the Saints in business here. Jameis goes right side again. This time the slant boy on the slant, and the Saints get into the end zone for the touchdown, as Slant Boy lives up to his name there. So it's 24-17, but now the Falcons trying to run out the clock as Rojo picks up a first down. Then later in the drive, 3rd and 6 to put the game away, and Patterson comes up big, picking up the first down. Saints are out of timeouts now, and the Falcons get their revenge 24-17, splitting the season series with the Saints. And Ritter 17-28 in this game, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Winston 22-29, 232 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 picks. But Kyle Pitts really the star of the game, 4 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Now, final game of the video, since we only got 3 this time around, the Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears in the Windy City, and it's snowy and windy out here for this one. Now, looking at the playoff picture right now, the Falcons have a chance to get the 1 seed. They've already clinched the playoffs, but the Bears still alive, but they have to win this game to stay afloat. So now 2nd and 1 for the Falcons, and Drake London going to get across the 50 up to the 41. So big first down there for the Falcons. Now 3rd and 22, Ritter goes left side, and a huge play there on a 3rd and 22 as Ridley makes the grab, and then Rojo a few plays later would get into the end zone for the touchdown. Falcons strike first. So now Bears football here, and here's a throw right side by Justin Fields. He's going to be picked off. A.J. Terrell takes it to the house, and now it's 14-0 Falcons. Now 3rd and 1, here is Rojo for the Falcons getting a big gain into Bears territory once again, but then a big mistake there by Ritter as he's picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Probably should have just handed that off, but the very next play, the Bears would cough it up on an end around, and Derwin James going to take it to the house to make it 21-0. And this game would be all about the Falcons defense as a whole. But look at this run. Tyler Algier doing his best Derrick Henry impersonation as he gets a big stiff arm right here. Throws a guy into another guy. Brisker can't catch him, and a big touchdown there for the second-year man out of BYU. 28-0 here. And then a big sack there by Arnold Ebiketie on Justin Fields. But then last play of the first half, he's going to let this one fly for the Hail Mary, but it's going to be picked off. Didn't even have a chance as Richie Grant gets that one. Falcons lead 28-0 here in the first half. Only 6 total passing yards for the Bears. So now 3rd and 14 for the Falcons. Here's Ritter letting it fly over the middle. That's a big mistake as he's picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So now the Bears have a little bit of life. They're still down by 4 scores, but you never know what could happen. But then Fields gonna break a tackle here, and Jones is completely out of position, and he gets up to the 20-yard line. So now Fields over the middle. He's gonna find Darnell Mooney for the touchdown, and that breaks the shutout to make it 28-7. Younghoe Koo would kick a field goal towards the end of the 3rd quarter to make it 31-7. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Travis Ebner gonna cough it up, and it's gonna be picked up by Corey Ballantyne for the touchdown. I mean, Ebner just got cracked right there, so I can't even blame him for that. 4th quarter now, and Khalil Herbert going to get a touchdown to make it 38-14. But then Desmond Ritter going to get a QB sneak late in the 4th quarter to make it 45-14. But did you think the scoring was over? Because it's definitely not, as Derwin James gets a pick 6 here to make it 52-14. I mean, this is just bad for the Bears. But wait, there's more. Deion Jones is going to get a pick here, and he's going to take this one to the house for a 58-14 victory for the Falcons. I mean, damn. The Falcons are a dome team, so you wouldn't expect them to play well in these conditions, but they did. Ronald Jones, 117 yards and a touchdown on 22 carries, and of course Tyler Algier had that big run for a touchdown. But the story here, 4 defensive touchdowns for the Falcons defense. They really led the way in this game, although the Bears offense just wasn't very good in this game either. But now we take a look at the playoff picture, and the Falcons are the 1 seed in the NFC now, and the Bengals the number 1 seed in the AFC. Now we look at the AFC seeding as a whole. Buffalo's 2, Denver's 3, Jacksonville's 4, Cleveland's 5, Pittsburgh's 6, and the Chargers are 7th. And in the NFC, the Packers are 2, the Commanders are 3, the Seahawks are 4, them boys are 5, the Bucks are 6, and the Giants are 7th. Now, hopefully EA gets their act together and the servers go back up soon enough, but just fingers crossed, that's all we can do at the end of the day. But if you guys are hyped for the next video, if there is a next video in this series, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. Turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. And one way or another, we're going to keep this mofo rolling here on Kaz Craig Gaming. And if you want to see more from the channel, check out the playlist and the video in front of you.